Shortly thereafter, the sleek red sedan containing Bo Riley, Lucy, and Mr. Dave streaks through the streets of Hollywood on its way to Shantytown.
Gee, Bo, it sure was swell of you to have your housekeeper drive us to the ghetto.
Excuse me, sweetie. Let's get something straight. I am many things to the Crimson... to Mr. Riley. I am his houseboy, confidant, valet de chambre, butler, cook, masseuse, chauffeur, personal accountant, and discerning fashion consultant. But I am nobody's housekeeper.
I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it, Mr. Dave.
Whatever.
She was just,
No comprende.
I mean...
Je ne comprends pas. Finito.
Yeah. Mr. Dave's a bit sensitive about his job description, takes it very seriously.
Oh, I think he's just precious. I just want to reach up and pinch his cutie widow cheeky cheeky.
No. Oh, she touched me. She touched my face with her girl cooties are all over me.
Here we go, Mr. Dave, and I swear antibacterial gel will make that all better. See? All better. Mr. Dave doesn't like to be touched by girls.
Oh. That's just because he hasn't met the right girl yet. She'll come along one day, Mr. Dave, and poof, you'll change your mind.
Not until you grow a big, hairy...
Balzac. Remember, we're looking for Balzac Street, Mr. Dave. Better keep your eyes peeled.
Whatever.
Gosh, Bo, Mr. Dave sure is devoted to you. How did you two meet?
Well, it's an all too common story, Luce. I saved Mr. Dave's life in a Siamese bathhouse. And as Oriental tradition dictates, he must serve me for the rest of his life.
But Beaumont, Dave's not Orient.
Shh, he doesn't know that. Try to get the tale for another time, Lucy.
Whatever you say, Bo. It's a little cold today. Why don't we just snuggle here in the back seat for the rest of the trip?
It is a bit nippy.
Here, Bo, put your hands on my muff to keep warm.
We're here.
We are? Nerds, are you sure? Nerds? Can't we just drive around the block for a few hours?
We're here, Beaumont.
Right.
Carefully surveying the surrounding neighborhood, our heroic threesome make their way toward the scene of the previous night's devastation.
Holy hurricanes! The door's been blown right off the hinges! Knock on something, Mr. Dave. Let him know we're here.
From out of the shadows comes the frightened Visigoth couple, covered in bandages from head to foot, victim of the masked offender's rampage.
Yes, what is it?
Ah, mummies, run!
No, Bo, that's the poor immigrant couple who suffered at the hands of the masked offender.
It was not his hands that made us suffer, and we have nothing to say to you.
Ingvar, we're being rude. Please come in. Would you like some sardines?
Yuck, those things taste like fish.
Enough small talk. We're
From the Daily Semaphore,
Yes.
I'm ace reporter Lucy Nightingale.
Oh, nice lady.
Pretty lady. Such an honest muff.
I was hoping you could tell me what the masked offender looked like.
Well, he wore a mask.
And underpants. They matched.
I have this pencil and paper. Do you think you could draw what they look like?
Oh, yeah. Here is your drawing.
Gasp! I know those underpants. The masked offender is Muchas Gaseous.
You mean Muchas Gaseous, the famous Mexican wrestler?
Hey, Lucy, how do you know about the...
I enjoy a good wrestling match too, Beaumont.
Oh, really?
A few minutes later, outside the Visigoth home...
All right, kids. Muchas Gaseous is fighting a cage match against all comers tonight at the sports arena. And we're going to be there to cheer him on.
Ooh, a stakeout! Glamour work, hooray for me.
Not so fast, Mr. Dave. You and I are going to drop Lucy off at the semaphore and then make a quick stop at home. Once we corner Muchas Gaseous, he's liable to turn nasty. We're going to need the help of a certain ferret, I know.
Right you are, Bo Riley. For not just any ferret will do. We'll take the world's foremost defender of truthfulness and justiceness to bring down a quarry of this size. This will be a job for the Crimson Ferret. After a fast drive across town, Beaumont, Riley, and Mr. Dave have returned to their secret lair, the Ferret Hole, in a secret chamber next to the Peril Pit. Beaumont confers with Mr. Dave about the night's activities.
Almost done, Mr. Dave?
Almost.
This may be our only chance to nab this terrorist before he strikes again. We're going to bring the fight to him. I'm going to challenge him mano a mano. But my wardrobe will be limited. No place for a utility belt in this wrestling ring.
Nothing but boots, your mask, and ta-da! Your own special pair of Ferret wrestling underpants.
Oh. Gosh, they're swell, all crimson and everything. Here, let me try them on. Hey, comfy. They don't chafe or ride up. Good work, Mr. Dave. I won't feel restricted while using my patented ferret moves, like the ferret eye poke, or the ferret uvula slam, or the roundhouse ferret testicle twist. But we can't leave anything to chance, so I'd better take some gadgets too.
Right. These will all fit into the special pouch I've installed right in front. If you find yourself in a tight spot, these should do the trick.
What do we have here? Ferret mini bazooka? Hello, little fella.
Distance and accuracy.
2 canisters of ferret gas?
Well, when in Rome.
Ferret subelectron rectifier?
Here are the batteries.
Atomic particle ferret stimulator.
Point away from you at all times.
Ferret gas mask. We'll just set this aside for later. And a cork?
Well, under the right circumstances, that cork could save your life.
Right you are, Mr. Dave. But are you sure all this will fit in my shorts?
That's why the pouch is pleated, Beaumont. It's made to expand.
While downtown in a sinister locker room.
Hey, Ted. Are you in here, Ted? Oh, boy, it's all moist and steamy in here. It's making my eyes sting. Oh, hey, Ted. I got the buckets. Ted? Ow!
Quit you yelling, I'm right here.
Oh, gee, Ted. Oh, I've never been in here before. It's just the way I pictured it. Rusty lockers, paint peeling off the walls, mist hanging in the air. I can hardly see. Hey, I think someone left the steam room door open.
Don't take that clothespin off your nose. One whiff and it's hasta la vista. That ain't steam hanging in the air.
Oh, gosh, Ted. Thanks. Say, is the boss here? I guess so.
He's right over there, getting ready for tonight's match. Did you get all the grub?
Oh, yeah, just like you told me. I got pinto beans and lima beans and refried beans and garbanzo beans and black beans and navy beans and kidney beans and mung beans and cabbage. Ooh.
Hey, boss, we got your food.
Ted, he ain't wearing his mask.
Fools! I am muchas gracias, and I am never seen without my mask. Now let me put it on so you may approach. There, now bring me my evening sustenance.
You heard the big guy. Approach.
Oh, all right. Oh.
I will consume this food, which is high in fiber. It fuels the internal combustion of my hatred, which is a metaphor. Then, Ted, I would have one of your famous hot oil rub-downs. My muscles of my buttocks are tense. And I must be in good form tonight.
Hot oil rub-downs? Ted, is there something you're not telling me?
Well, you're always saying we should improve ourselves to make us more desirable as henchmen. So I've been taking this correspondence course on hot oil rub-downs, and I discovered I got a gift. Who knew?
Not me.
And the boss is right. His gluteus is very tense. And a tense gluteus can really hamper your performance.
Yeah. Who knew?